Hey guys, so I wanted to do a new video today, and I really wanted to do this actually a month ago, but I didn't get to it because it's about my favorite TV show ever, Rupaul's Drag Race. This is like my favorite TV show ever. I've seen every season, and I wanted to do it on the premiere night, but I didn't, so I'm going to do it now. For those of you who don't know who or what Drag Race is, you're living under a rock. Just kidding. But it's literally like the best reality show ever. Like literally, I'm not just saying that. It was voted, like it has been for like the past 3 years. Whatever. Anyways, it is a drag queen competition. And they have all these crazy challenges, and it is hosted by RuPaul. If you guys don't know who RuPaul is, she is the world's most famous drag queen. She's amazing. I love her. She's beautiful. But I kind of just wanted to talk about this season, or just the series overall. My favorite people ever last season, and I have to like meet like them, is Courtney Act. I love you. You're beautiful. You're so amazing. You're just everything. And Adore Delano. I have watched you since I've watched her since pretty much I knew his boy counterpart, Danny Noriega, was on American Idol when he was 17, and I recognized him, and so I knew about her before she was on Drag Race, and I love Adore. She's amazing, and she's so talented. Her music's flawless, and she's coming out with a new album, and I'm so excited. But yeah, and going back to Courtney Act, she is an Australian superstar. She was on Australian Idol. That's what made her famous, and she's an amazing singer. And finding kind of interesting, a lot of drag queens are singers. I think it's pretty cool. But anyways, this season I like. So far, season 6 is still my favorite. But they're on their 7th season right now, and they're on to their 6th episode. And actually, the last episode was on Monday, and the challenge was to do the Despy Awards. Basically, what it was is they had to present awards and give them to the contestants had to, and they had to give them to their fellow contestants. And kind of rolling back to the start before I get into everything, so there's 14 drag queens. They only have 9 now. They were on 10 in this past episode, but they eliminated another. This is why I probably should have reviewed from the start, but whatever. So the current queens that are like in the run are Miss Fame. I love her. She's beautiful. I've liked her since, well, I actually started watching her last year. She does makeup tutorials on YouTube, or here on YouTube, so you should check her out. She's awesome. Max, she's one of my favorites too. She is very different. Her style is more 1960s pinup sorta. She's very in the old fashioned, but she's also very modern at the same time, sorta. And then there's Ginger Minge. She's funny. I really like her. I've actually talked to her on Twitter before the show aired, but when they announced the cast, I think back in this like late December, or January. But anyways, I talked to her. She's really sweet. Pearl, I actually am really interested in her. Like, I still like her. I think she has a good personality. It's just her tone of voice. It's really like this. Yeah, okay. Like it's like the same tone, but I think she's very pretty. She's talented, so we'll see about that more. So, you just have to watch every episode to know what I mean. But I'll probably be doing weekly reviews. The next is Kennedy Davenport. She's really, really pretty. She's not my favorite just because, I mean, she's great, she's talented, but she's not my thing. Katya is my favorite. She's probably my #1 favorite, and then it goes Max and this favorite, blah, 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 blah. She's my favorite because she's really, really funny, and her humor is different. It's like, well, her real name's like Katerina. Her last name's Russian, and she bases her drag persona off of a Russian gymnast, which I think is really different than a lot of the other ones who came through the show. She's just really funny. She has a totally different personality, and a lot of times she's just joking, so don't take her seriously. And then there's Violet Chachki. She's kind of bitchy. But I mean, she is gorgeous. Her fashion sense is flawless, but she is kind of bitchy. But I think that's just how she is. And then there's Jaden Dior Fierce, which I actually really like. She's sassy and funny. She just has a big personality. And then there's Candy Ho, and like her name's supposed to be kind of punny, sorta. She's sweet, but then she's like a hoe. And she's Puerto Rican, and the past few seasons they always have a Puerto Rican that's in the show, and all of them have big personalities, and she's a beautiful drag queen, but the problem is that she doesn't have a big personality. She's really, really quiet. And sorry. You know, I mean, obviously not all the time, but when it has to do with something like this, you have to have a big personality. I mean, she's beautiful, but I just don't feel like she's bringing her all. And then there is Mrs. Kasha Davis. She just got eliminated, which kind of pissed me off because she was actually one of my favorites. She was funny. Like, well, her persona was more like of a housewife from New York City or something. Like, more so like that. And she got eliminated. I don't know, I guess, should I maybe mention the other drag queens that, I guess, sure, why not? Okay, so those are the ones that are in the running right now. Well, minus Kasha Davis. This is Kasha Davis. She's gone. But the ones that got eliminated completely, going back, there was Tipis du Jour, which I really, really liked her. She was very different. She's like the oldest in the competition. She was like 43, something like that. She was different than all of them. And then episode 2, I am trying to think who got eliminated. Sasha Bell. See, her fashion sense was not amazing. She kind of had a good personality, but she fell flat for me. Episode 3, I don't remember. You know, I don't want to bore you guys, so moving on. Anyways, So, yeah, it's like the best show ever, and I love it so much because, drag is a very, very different, outlandish thing. And that's why I really like it. I like everything that has to do, that's totally different. I'm tired. And that's, like, totally, like, different from society, and that's why I love it. Because drag queens are extremely talented. Yes, they're men in dresses, wigs, and boobs, and makeup, and crazy hair, and all that crazy stuff. But that's the thing that I love because they're so different than they're just. I can't explain how they're. It's just they're amazing, and I think that drag queens are pioneers for outcasts. They definitely are doing a risky thing. They're doing what they love. Like I love drag queens; they're amazing, and I think that being a drag queen, it's hard. I'm sure it's hard. It looks easy as hell, but I'm sure it's hard. I mean, other than the fact that their makeup is flawless and their hair is flawless and their everything's flawless. They, um, I'm sure when they're, I mean, obviously we're all self-conscious, so I'm sure when they're walking around in drag in public, maybe they don't care. That's awesome, but I'm sure sometimes they do. I mean, I would love to be a drag queen. I think they're so awesome, and just the idea of the female illusion. I mean, these are men that are like they just turn into women. Like it blows my mind to see the transformation. Like Courtney Act. Oh my hell. He's beautiful as a man. Shane Jennick is beautiful as a man. He's gorgeous. But Courtney Act as a girl, she's just oh my god, if Courtney Act as a female, I would go straight for her. Other than Miley Cyrus, of course. Who wouldn't want to date her? But no, Courtney Act. If she was a biological woman, God, unfortunately, I would date her. She's beautiful. It's just, I would still date him as a man. You get best of both worlds, a guy and a girl. So, no, but I think that they they're just I can't explain it. When I first watched RuPaul's Drag Race, it was on VH1, like temporarily, and I would watch it, and I was like maybe okay, cause I'm 18 right now. I think I was maybe 14, something like that, and I just remember 14 or 13. And I just remember when I watched it, because it wasn't on very much. It was only on, because it's actually originally on Logo TV. And I didn't know what Logo TV was back then, because it was only on VH1. Like, they wouldn't do it all the time, but they would only hit, like, a few episodes. And I would flip it on, and I'm like, what's this? And I would see these women, because I didn't know what they were. Like, when they transformed, when I would see them, I was like, wait, that's a guy? But it's a girl now. It's a guy? It's a girl. And RuPaul, he would always be in his suit when he comes into the, workroom, and then he becomes a girl. But I had no idea that RuPaul was a drag queen. I did not figure that out until season 3, because every time on what they call the main stages where they, like, showcase their looks, whatever, I didn't realize that RuPaul is also a drag queen. I thought that RuPaul was a man. This girl, that was dressed up in beautiful hair, makeup, whatever, that came down the runway was just a mentor for RuPaul, this girl. But I came to find out or realize that RuPaul is a drag queen. And more so, I mean, I'm so fascinated, but I'm not, I'm so very mind-boggled, how amazing they are. But now, since I've been watching the show, it's not huge for me. Well, it's huge. It's huge. I love it. It's amazing. But I guess I'm just not I don't know how to explain it. My mind's so blown, and it's freaking amazing. It's unreal, but I don't know how to explain it. But definitely go check it out. It's on logotv.com, Rupaul'sdragrace.com, and Logo TV on. They actually have an app too, Logo TV app. I don't even know why I'm even telling you guys to do this, because I'm pretty sure most of you have watched it. It's I don't even know why I'm telling you all their names and all this crap. I mean, you guys probably already know. But yeah, I am, it's so unreal. And thank you so much for watching, and do me a favor, comment below who your favorite queens are for this season, and who you want to be eliminated next. Love you guys. Thanks.